Alright, welcome to this video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full in-depth review of Steamy Co-Author. This product has just launched within the hour, so I'm going to be covering what the product is, how you can benefit from it, and I'm also going to give you 4 exclusive bonuses if you decide to pick up Steamy Co-Author from my link in the description today. So first of all, Steamy Co-Author is by the Copy Viking, Soren Jule Jordanson. He's a well-known, reputable vendor on platforms such as Warrior Plus. You may be familiar with other products that he's made, or like Sudoku Maker, Audio Dollars, Cozy Co-Author. This is the one before Steamy Co-Author, and these are educational products that are going to teach you how to do, if you're interested in the self-publishing niche and making self-published books and putting them on Amazon, you're going to get great benefit from Soren's actual products. And you can see out of the 5,205 sales that he's actually made, he has gotten a 4.5 star rating out of those 5,205 sales with 30 reviews, which is really good. Some vendors on the platform don't have such high stats, so that's a big plus in my book that he gets those. So before we get into the Steamy Co-Author product, because I'm going to be showing you behind the scenes, I want to go over my bonuses here real quick. So the first bonus that you're actually going to get is the live and selling roadmap. Okay, this is going to go from a finished manuscript that you create with the help of Steamy Co-Author. Okay, it's going to help you to get it live on Amazon and get it selling and ranking, so you can actually make money with these dark romance books that you actually publish on Amazon. So I'm not going to reveal the whole actual guide right here, or the document, but you can see it goes in depth of how you can get this live and published and selling on the Amazon marketplace, and that is the bonus number 1. Now, if you pick up the front end offer for $17, I'm going to give you all 4 of these bonuses, and another bonus is going to be added on later today, which is going to be a surprise bonus, which I'll also give you access to just for picking up the front end. So that's the first bonus, and then the second bonus will be the cover kit. Okay, because you'll be making all these books that to publish on Amazon, and you need covers to be able to actually publish these books. You need covers, so I'm going to give you the editable cover files that you can actually just edit and put your own pictures on, put your own text, and that'll give you your cover for your book that you are going to publish. So that is bonus number 2. And then the third bonus is the trope and sub niche cheat sheet. So what's actually selling in Steamy Romance right now, the hot sub niches, this is going to reveal all those niches, the tropes readers binge. So it's going to give you a way that you can create a binge worthy series of these books, and that's of great value. This is like a $50 value on its own, bonus number 3. And then bonus number 4 is the series and pen name stacking blueprint, so how you can turn one book into bingeable catalog. So I think that was this bonus. This one is fresh but familiar stacks. Okay, so you create similar books to the ones that are selling good for you, and then in this bonus you're going to get the stacking blueprint, how to stack these books so you can make even more profit. So those are my 4 bonuses if you pick up the front end offer in the link in the description. So now let's get a bit into the actual product. So you can go to this sales page, there's a video right here, but he's got some insane proof on the actual sales page right here. So he created 3 of these dark romance books right here, and that is the niche, creating romance books and selling them on Amazon. You can see this is published on Amazon. Okay, but if you scroll down, you'll see the 3 books that he actually made right here, and the income proof that he actually did and generate from this is pretty good. So you have obviously real reviews from real people and everything like that. And then you'll see 3 books again, but I want to show you the income proof from these books, because there's no point to create these books and you don't actually generate an income from it. This is the whole point of this, is to generate a side income for yourself. So just need to scroll down a little bit, and then what you'll be able to actually see is that he actually ranked his book number 3 in dark romance. There's the book right here, cruel grace. So this actually does work, and you're going to get results. And here's the results that he got. 22,300 page views, pages read out of the 3 selected books. But most importantly, the income he generated from just 6 books is $1,020.56. And here you'll be able to see all the payments that got paid. These are all paid by EFT, as you can see here. GBP $10, GBP $10.05, euros 11.63, euros 10.36, euros 1.66. So these are just some payment proofs right here. And here's another set of income, and here's another set of proof, 91,000 pages read. And then this is another book that he created. So you can get all of this and get these results for just $17. Now let's get into the actual product. Now, when you purchase the product, you're going to have this like members area dashboard, and it's called the Copy Viking. And what you do is you just log in there. I like this because if you purchase any of the products from the Copy Viking, they're all going to be laid out for you within this nice little dashboard, so that you don't lose access to your products, you don't get confused, and you know where your products are at all times. So this is Steamy co-author right here, and all you need to do is click here where it says open training, and then it will take you into your training. Now this is a full in-depth guide. I'm going to be covering everything. Now you'll see some of these lessons you can actually listen to the lesson. This one is 4 minutes 24, so you can just play the lesson right here, and you can listen to all this text that is generated right here. And this is going to teach you the whole entire process of going from zero experience to creating your first dark romance novel and posting that onto Amazon to make profit. And then you also get access to my bonuses to make this much easier for you and more streamlined process. So this is how it's laid out. It's in like these text modules, but some of them you'll see here do have videos. Okay, so this one's a 5 minute and 6 second video, and that's how it's laid out, full in-depth. You can see these aren't short lessons. These are like a 5-minute video plus all that text. Okay, so that's good. So it goes over before we begin, and then 3 ways to use it. So you just click on this and you just go through this. Now, if you're familiar with the Amazon process and actually creating these books and selling these books on Amazon, then you'll know how to operate these products from the Copy Viking. But then he goes into probably one of the most important aspects of this is why dark romance, because that is such a good niche to actually get into. It's not so competitive, and you can actually get some pretty good results in this niche. So if you're going into other niches like kids or puzzle books or any of those coloring in books, those can be quite competitive. But with actually dark romance, that's a very untapped niche, and you can rank high and you can make a good amount of income. So you can see it's very in-depth right here. So goes over to 3 ways to use this, why dark romance, and then what dark romance really is. So if you're a little bit confused on that, you can read that module and get more information about that. Welcome to Ashcom. Choose your engine. Okay, so how you're actually going to be creating these books is you either use ChatGPT or you use Claude. Okay, so if you have an existing ChatGPT subscription, you can use that, and if you have a existing Claude subscription, you can use this. Now you can absolutely also use this on the free versions of ChatGPT and Claude, so that's good. So if I just go into this product right here, you can see this one's 4 minutes and 32 seconds. So all you would do to actually get the most benefit out of this is you would actually go through all the lessons right here. Okay, and there's a lot of lessons right here. I just want to go through them. Planning your story, that's very important. Running the setup, understanding your choices, naming your cast and world. So you want to be creating the characters, you want to be creating what the characters are going to be doing, the evil person within the book and things like that. Your planning documents, so I'm not going to click onto them because obviously you'll need to purchase the product to get the full access, and then you need to keep it lean, writing the actual novel, and that's where you're going to go onto your favorite large language model. And I'll just go into Claude right here. So let me just log in here real quick. So they're going to give you prompts and everything that you do need within the Steamy co-author course and everything like that. Then you go onto your favorite large language model, you input the prompts that they give you, you create your novel, you create the storyline, you create the whole entire book, and then you get it 100% ready to actually publish onto Amazon. So that's where you write the novel, and then you get the second opinion. So if I just click on this one, this is really interesting. Why a second AI makes your book better, and how to use Gemini as your quality check. Okay, so you'll use things like Claude or ChatGPT to actually write the whole entire novel, and then you'll quality check that in another AI from Google, which is actually Gemini, which is super powerful. I like the fact that they added that in there. And I'm blown away actually by how many actual modules there are just for the front end price. This is just for the front end price that you get all this stuff right here. So heat and pushing the scene, okay, editing and formatting, which is really important. You want this first of all to read good. You want it to have a good readability. You want it to be formatted well. You want it to be flowing nicely, and that's going to be teaching you that. And then you choose your author name. That's pretty self-explanatory. Making your cover, okay, that's good. Okay, that's very powerful. And my bonus number two is going to help you with that in actually creating your covers. Okay, you won't get these bonuses anywhere else. This is exclusive to me. I created the bonuses myself. So if you want those, you can click the first link in the description and pick up the front end. I'm going to be doing a separate video on what are the best OTOs to get. So this is basically all you get. It's self-explanatory. You go through this, and this is basically a super in-depth training course right here. You can see just how many actual modules there are. But I want to go through also what are some of the other OTOs that you do get. So the front end of Steamy Co-Author is $17. This is the dark romance frameworks and 27 modules of training. So there's actually 27 of them. I didn't actually count them. And then the order bump, when you go to purchase the front end, there'll be a little checkbox that you can check for 27. And that's the rights to use the entire system to write for others. So that's good if you want to build like an agency type of thing and create books for other people. That's going to be very powerful. But the one that I recommend that you pick up is the Steamy Genre Vault. 6 additional Steamy romance genre frameworks plus the training to deploy them. So not only the romance niche, but also 6 additional other sub niches that you can get into. Then OTO 2 is the Steamy Promo Stacker for 57. And that's a guide and case studies on how to promote your books using books, newsletter sites. Okay, also very, very valuable. And then you get OTO 3, which is the Steamy Editor framework for 37, framework plus training that takes away the manual editing job. So if you are stuck for time, this is going to be very valuable to you. You won't have to edit it manually. Then you get OTO 4, which is the KDP Club. Okay, this is $14.99 per month. And also get an annual plan for $147 per year. KDP focus community and weekly group sessions with Soren, the actual creator of the product. And then OTO 5 is the 100 million copy AI for $197. My custom GPT for writing copy. Okay, so if you have your own GPTs, you can do that. You're going to get some GPTs, not GPTs, but prompts. You're going to get some actual prompts and stuff within the actual training. And this is his custom GPT that you can import into ChatGPT to be able to write these books. Okay, so that is Steamy Co-Author. That's my full in-depth review and bonuses that you'll get. Don't forget about my 4 bonuses. If you do pick up the front end, you can just click the first link in the description. You can see it's launched right now. It's live, $17, and I hope to see you in the next review.